Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is me just answering more of the Q&A questions for Lynxy Season 8. There we are, that's better. I'm just going to jump straight into it because we still got a ton of questions to go through, and I don't want to make this video a three-parter. So Stephanie Meyer says, did you see the plot twist of Delilah being Ella Die? I would assume you would, considering Mr. Green said you figured out Arcano Beast Quest book thing. Okay. Because of the Lynx series. Alright. Around the time this season was airing. You read the book according to... Around the time the season was airing, you read the book according to Mr. Green. Whilst I have read the book when the series was airing, I think actually before that, I did see the plot twist coming, but that was right before I watched episode 10. Or, well, Lucas knew I knew before I watched episode 10. But I realised it a couple days ago, before then. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say. But I can't remember what twist was in the Arcano book. Because it's one of the more forgettable books, unfortunately. Korag is the #1 henchman says, are you happy Korag wasn't some guy in a mask? It was actually his own character. I guess, but it does kind of give the normal I do this. See, he's just honorable. It's just it's good, but it's just gonna be like a 2-dimensional character though. Anti-Lynxy series fan #20887 says, why does everyone like Lucas Green's cartoon? What makes it so engaging? He's just some smartass who shouldn't have any friends. And as for Adam, he's no better. He's a C lesser, star. Right, so to respond to that, it's engaging because it's his own unique story. And if you don't like that, don't watch. And even better, why even asking a question about it anyway? Because, well, you're asking a question, that's why it's even on here. That's why I'm reading it and I read it out. And why are you even watching it anyway? And also, if your name has hashtag in it, then I don't think you're any right to say that Lucas is a smartass and I'm a C word. Because having a hashtag in your name, with all respect to other people who have hashtags in their name, is not necessary. Uranus, okay, I should have thought about that one, said, favourite form of Korag, Centaur, Night form, or Ultimus form, with his combination with his horse and Catastros. I prefer the Night form, as I like knights, but that's pretty much it. I can't really say what else I can really say there. Apex fan 355, that's how you have a number. Looking at you, Anti-Lynx series fan. And Apex fan 355 says, this is a statement, okay. You're lucky your character Apex got such impressive character development. You got a really great power, as in Mr. Green. He didn't just give you a role and move on. He gave you a character with full fleshed out development. Yeah, I know. I am lucky to have him as a friend, aren't I? Don't worry, he says the same thing to me. So, the feeling's mutual. Oh, God. Okay. Whoever's making these names, 1, it's funny. 2, you're going to get me demonetized. Which, I don't even have any ads, so I'm not even monetized, so it's fine. Smack My Bottom says, does this feel like the high point of the new era for you? Or do you think Mr. Green could surprise even more? I know Lucas Green can surprise us even more. So, the high era has yet to come. Indiana Schmo says, some people say everyone should qualify as a suspect for the master planner. Do you agree, or do you have a method you should use to qualify? If you could, please provide that explanation. Okay, well, I do agree with one part of that. And can we cut to Randy from Scream, please?
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
screen, please. Everybody is a suspect. If you could please provide the. I do have a method, and any character that is confirmed dead, not just a statue, is definitely not the Master Planner. And I do not believe Pookie is, because I believe the Master Planner is watching what's going on live instead of in the future. So as of now, as we know, Pookie is not alive, and so Pookie, I think, is eliminated from it. And I'm saying that not because it's a good point, but just to annoy the Pookie fans. Shut up. Rexy Raptor says, do you think one of the obvious suspects are the Master Planner? Yes, I think the Master Planner is a very obvious suspect for being Dr. X. Yeah. Can't believe I didn't think about that one. Oh, sorry, I just had to say that. But if you mean who I would think is the Master Planner, I would probably say Comediac, and I'm sticking by that, but that's because he could just change forms and all that. Because we didn't see Master Planner at all in Season 8, did we? Whilst we saw Comediac a lot, didn't we? Okay, Catastros fan 55 says, do you think Lynxy, Delilah's and Korag's Ultimus form / Catastros fuse forms? Oh, did you like them? They were all right, but I wasn't a big fan of the fact that Lynxy and Delilah were able to use Catastros. But yeah. Apex Sucks 976. Oh, thanks. Says, did this season do a good job balancing out the villains while still keeping Delilah as main threat? Yeah, but I'm not really a big fan of this Delilah, but she was definitely the main threat though. Lynxy fan 54 says, thoughts on the character Reynard Dermont. Some see him as a throwaway character, but I think it's nice symbolic, like how Lynxy socialised with a human. Delilah is now doing the same, and it can lead to unexpected alliances. But what are your thoughts on him? I do not care for him. Like, it took me a while to actually remember who he was, and then after I realised it, I was just like, oh yeah, he's the guy I don't care for. Okay, next is Coke is better than Pepsi. Says, did you like the fact the Viper and mind control thing were split in 2 episodes, or you think it should be in 1? I was actually asked if I wanted it in 2 episodes or 1, and I said 2 because I thought it could leave a good cliffhanger. Spoiler alert, I was right. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Pookie is a better Mew. Says, last season review, you said you were hoping for a rivalry thing for Viper between the new henchmen. Was that a coincidence, or did you know that Korag was coming this season? Regardless of your answer in your previous statement of this comment of the last season review, you said that would be kind of cool. Did the rivalry live up to your expectations? First, it was a coincidence, because after I said that and uploaded the video, Lucas said to me, how did you know Viper was getting a rival? And I was like, I did not know. I just said that'd be kind of cool. And he was like, well, that's what she's guessing. Was that planned, or you just added it in? Oh no, it was planned. I was like, oh. So that's something I'm really proud of Zero Super Predicts. And I guess it lived up to my expectations, but it's not the best rivalry, but it's one of the best in this series, let's say. KFC sells the best chicken. Not my local KFC, it doesn't. Which villain is the most scariest to you in the series, and why that villain? Now, need to say... Now, some people would expect me to say Demonite because of his whole over-demeaning size. Others would expect me to say Delilah. Because of, well, her actions this season and season 2. However, I might need to say Monkey King.
You know how I got these scars? My advisor was a traitor and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. My generals got ready to defend themselves. He didn't like that. Not one bit. So me watching, he takes his claws to me, laughing while he does it. And he says to me, "Why so serious?" So, comes at me with the claws. "Why so serious?" Takes the claw into my skin, right under my left eye. Let's put some blush on that cheek. And... why so serious?
And I'm saying Monkey King because, like, imagine you're just a regular human and you get attacked by a monkey and his army of generals, minus the dragon. Yeah, I would be scared. Yeah, I'll be scared. I'll be running for the hills. Whilst I would be scared of the other ones, I feel like I'll be most scared of a human merged with an animal. So that's why I'm saying Monkey King. Simply because his appearance would be the most terrifying to me. Drive-Thru is the best service says, if you could summarize the Lynxy series... Drive-Thru is the best service? Really? If you could summarize the Lynxy series in one episode from the ones we have, not just this, but the others, what episode would you pick and why that one? Oh, so an episode which kind of gives which sums up the entire series, kind of. Well, for the season 8, episode 10, with the clips just showing, revealing the twist. But for anything else, for like the entire series, I guess season 5, episode 7, summarized the entire old era. But for the new era, I don't really know. So I can't really answer that, I'm afraid. Thunder Feel the Thunder, nice, asks, are the characters in the Lynx series that can make a good spin-off shows? Are there characters in the Lynx series that can make a good spin-off show? I don't see any of them do it. I can't see any of them making spin-off shows. But if I had to pick one, I guess Impus and Vipera. But that's it. Bloody Mary says, Adam, don't you think you should like Korag, considering the fact he helps develop your preferred characters? I mean, yeah, but if I don't like him, I don't like him. It's just how my brain works. I can't really say, hey, I like this guy because he helps my character. But if I don't like him, I don't like him. God. Yeah, just reading all the questions left to do. Shang-Chi asked, do you think Viper actually believed she had relationships with Demonite and probably unknown to her, Demonite was just using her for creation of his son? Or there was an actual relationship between the two of them? I think he was just using her for the creation of his son. And the reason why Kate was formed with Naga, because they're both dead. And if they get formed into a new body, they're alive then. That way, it's not classed as necrophilia. Or technically bestiality as well. The best Lynx series fan ever says, could you do a video of your top 10 favourite design characters from the Lynx series? If you're doing a character if you're doing a character who has multiple forms, select them separately if it comes to that. Yeah, I could do that, but I won't be doing it for a while though, because any day now, the rest of Series 27 for Beast Quest will be coming in. Then my priority after this will be getting that out. So yeah. Jesus loves you. Says, will you be ranking the Lynx series characters good to evil at any point? And maybe do lists for weakest to most powerful, as well as one for dumbest to smartest. I probably won't. But that's because because some people will be expecting me to use every character. But if I use the characters that I see should be included on the list, then I'm going to get a comment from someone saying, "Oh, why wasn't this character introduced?" And also, even if I did do it, just to annoy some fans, I'm going to put dumbest, weakest, and most pure of hearts to be Pookie. But that's just to annoy everyone. Maybe not the most pure of heart, but yeah, you know what I mean. I probably won't do it though. Pookie Pupperton says, rumours state you didn't have the same vibe with Delilah as you did previously. Do you still think that, or has your opinion changed? And if it didn't, was Delilah still awesome for you? Maybe you felt that way as you didn't know Ella was Delilah. Right, I do still stand by that. Season 2 Delilah I do prefer more. But that's simply because of the musical numbers. If you had more musical numbers, then this Delilah could be better. But it's not actually the way I feel. Because Ella was Delilah. That was a great twist, and that was really well done. Two things. One, I saw it coming, and two, it was already done before. But it was still. I mean, Delilah was still awesome for me, but I still prefer the classic one. I don't like these new names. I finally got laid. Asked, did you like the addition of Arakan the Bounty Hunter? Yeah, I think he was a good addition, and I'm hoping he has more of a role to play in the next season. I wonder what he'll be bounty hunting next season. Jojo Gogo asked, due to the big twist at the end with Ella Dye being Delilah, did this require a rewatch before the review? Because Mr. Green said he placed multiple Easter eggs in dialogue and scenes subtly revealing it. Yeah, well, whilst I did rewatch it before the review, because I always do, the only person's dialogue who does not have a hint to this whole twist is Apex. Apex does not have a hint to it. And so I was completely in, I think out of all characters, I was mostly in the dark here. And at least I figured it out. Waxing Time asks, this is a kind of statement. Some fans have insulted you. Thank you. Assuming you haven't figured out the twist yet. I have. Some paid Mr. Green money to ask if you had. Bear in mind, those fans did figure it out. They said Mr. Furniture figured it out in Season 8. It clearly is an updated version of Season 4 with the anagram plot point. I'm aware of that. And whilst I didn't realise it before you guys, that's because my brain doesn't work that fast, and I do have a life. I don't dedicate my entire life to the Lynx series. That's not a jab at you guys, but do you understand what I mean? It's fine if it's fine if I didn't guess it. I mean, I don't really care if I find out the twist or not. Like, still a good thing to be surprised. Plus, I think Lucas would rather me not figure out the twist. That way, he can see my surprised reaction. But, whatever. The better Adam Ferns says, okay, if this is the better Adam Ferns, can he, take over? He says, statement, apparently, according to Mr. Green, part of Season 8 creation was due to your insulting remarks on Delilah's humour form. Okay. So Mr. Green took your complaint and used it to craft a new form known as Ella Die, which Mr. Green hasn't heard you complain on this one. He's also mentioned the Maleficent hairstyle is still staying, as despite my protest, there is a superior number of fans who do enjoy it. Yeah? The Ella form should have helped balance the scale. Maybe it wasn't a coincidence that Apex was the target of Delilah's plan. And all I got to say to that is, if that was the reason why you made Ella, Lucas, just because I didn't like Delilah's human form, then two things I need to say to you. One, I hate you. Two, well done. Well done. You got me there. Okay, Courtney Hart says, statement, From I hear, Delilah's Maleficent hairstyle form was added, as it's one of his favourite Disney villains. But you know that, as you were in a collab, and second, his mother liked the character as well, so he put in the touch for her. How sweet. I know Maleficent is one of Lucas's favourite Disney villains, not his favourite. But the video we did wasn't ranking our opinions on the Disney villains. It was his on how intimidating they are, and mine on how effective they are as a villain. Shake Your Groove Think says, did Impus seem more threatening this season, or you think he was closer to victories? I mean, he seemed more threatening as he was closer to his victories, but I don't really find him threatening at all, so I can't really say. I-am-a-virgin says, you think the Lynxians felt the most vulnerable this season? And it was and it was nice. It was nice unexpected change to see Lynxy in prison throughout the final episode. Well, yes, I think the Lynxians felt the most vulnerable this season, I guess. But that's because they were all fighting to help one another. And, yeah, whereas Lynxy was in prison throughout the final episode, it kind of goes along with what I was saying about how Lynxy was getting weaker throughout the season. Sugar Gum Lollipop says, now you know Delilah and Ella are one in the same. You think this makes the situation worse in any way? What, between Ella and Apex? Yeah, it makes it 10 times worse. I don't really know what you mean by that, so yeah. Farting makes girls happy. Okay. Asks, did you like that while they weren't used as a muscle, that Sinister and Lightning were used in a way to hint at Ella's true identity? Yeah, but I think Lightning did a better job than Sinister with that, though. Even though Sinister literally had he literally said they're links. Hashtag respect Mr. Green asks, assuming you rewatched Season 8 to pick up on all the hints of Ella Die being Delilah, could you tell us what ones you figured out were hints a second time round? One I found was that the whole talent show felt pointless to you. Here, Delilah was talking about how she was hoping someone would be as good as her original. On rewatch, I laughed. I think there were so many, it made some people look incredibly stupid. Well, the hints I picked up on, I said in the review, and it was mainly in episode 7, I think it was. But that's pretty much it. Another hint, I guess, is when Apex said, although the blood's coming from Ella, it's Delilah's. There were so many hints. Obviously, I didn't guess it till the very end, but at least I got it. And one, yes, the talent show thing is pointless. I do not care for it, and if I rewatch it, I will probably just fall asleep watching it because I find it boring as well. It was probably my least favourite part of the season. Sherlock Holmes says, do you think Mr. Green did a good job hiding the Ella Dine mystery from us, or was it too obvious with too many hints? I'm not complaining. Because, whilst I didn't guess it to the very end, at least I got it. Was on rewatch, there were quite lots of hints. Yeah. I didn't guess it. So I think it was an alright amount of hints. Inhale your vomit statement. Heck, Ella Dye's colour palette was literally Delilah's base form, and we saw her do this fake love thing before in season 4. We should have been smarter. Yeah, I agree. Talis is the best. Okay, says, you think that Delilah won this season? She got high position of atrocity and tricked a majority of, would you say, she failed as she lost a life, or would you say she failed as she lost a life due to Harley telling Talis the truth? I would say Delilah won this season because while she lost a life, that is outweighed by her successes this season. So yeah. Oh god, you son of a gun. Trip is better than Paul.
You've gotta be kidding. Talk about pathetic.
Asks, where would you put this season compared to the others? Mind you, opinions can change, so this might be moved when we get to say season 10. Well, I'm not gonna really say because I need to actually think about it, and B, I'm doing a ranking of the seasons when season 10 is done anyway. Snorlax Me says, was the season well paced compared to other ones? Yes, it was. Oh god, how many questions are there? Pac-Man asks, what do you think of the trailer for season 9? All we got was text of what's to come. Dark Lord has returned to his evil ways somehow, and we have his evil voice offering bad guys a team up. Would you say that made you hyped for season 9? Rumour has it the cast got the first look at the updated Dark Lord. Man, you are lucky to be working with Mr. Green. I mean, yeah, I'm hyped for season 9 because I've been told it was a team up since the very beginning, since season 6. But yeah, we did see the updated version of Dark Lord, and it looks alright, but nothing much has changed, so it's not really something that you guys need to see. Beast Quest sucks ass. If Ella Dye wasn't Delilah, would the season be as good as it turned out in your mind? Maybe, kinda. I don't really know what to say. It probably wouldn't, because that was a good twist, but I wasn't happy about it.
Aw, are you gonna cry?
Fat Old Jolly asks, on your first viewing of the season, did you feel something was off? Like you had a weird elusive vibe? Brackets. That is before Ella was revealed to be Delilah. Bracket. I guess, but I can't really say for sure as it was a while ago so I watched them. Well, for the first time anyway. Pookie Praiser 100 asks, was the season better for you on the first or second viewing? Please explain why. Sorry, I just had to stretch. It was probably, I think it was better on the second viewing because you actually pick up on all the hints and all that. that leads up to the very end. Without addiction, we can't live. Asks, do you think Korag should have died this season, or are you happy a henchman actually survived a season? Because most generals don't tend to. I mean, Drago's still alive. So, but I guess I'm happy he's still alive. Yeah, I guess. Nearly 30 minutes in, okay. Mr. Swirl asks, do you think the Lynx series needs animation to look good, or does its slideshow formula make it stand out from other projects? Now, whilst the slideshow formula does stand out, I think I can't really answer that question unless we actually have a look at what it looks like with the animation. But as of now, I would say the slideshow formula is good, but animation may look better. Okay. Nearly there. No, I'm not. Sugar Daddy Dumpling asks, even though Sinister's one of your favourite villains this season, did it make sense to put him in the background as he had a big role last season? Mind you, despite the fact he didn't get much, both Carson and Mr. Green seemed to give what time he had important to the plot. Yeah, I agree, it's important to the plot, but I mean, I like Sinister, obviously, so I want him in the front seat. Obviously not, though. Jesus McChrist asks, with the reveal that Ella Dye is Delilah, does this explain her behaviour change throughout the season? The show itself self-acknowledged it. No, the show itself acknowledged it and tried to explain it. I mean, it does explain her behaviour, but I just had to think about whereabouts that was. Insert finger asks, Delilah said sometimes the real her was on scene, so they're basically giving us option 2, believing how much is Delilah and how much is Comediac. So that being said, how much of Delilah was really in the season, how much was Comediac? And that is something I'm not going to answer, because I'm not going to go through the entire season just to say, oh, that's Comediac, that's Delilah, that's Comediac, that's Delilah. It's going on for too long. I'm not doing that. The real true Adam Ferns asks, did you deliver any lines from your character that made you laugh or that you consider your favourite this season? I can't remember any that made me laugh, but I did like the Everybody Lives one. But that's because I'm a sucker for Doctor Who, so... Oh, God. Big stretches. Pokemon Needs to Die. Okay. Ask, any dialogue that made you laugh... Okay, I've already done this one. It could come from any character, not just your own. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't really think about that one. McDonald's is the number one job asks, would you say watching season 8 first viewing, then on its second view felt completely different? Well, it'll always feel different. It's like me saying, it's like me saying for, let's say, roller coaster Alton Towers. They're thrilling and great the first time, but when you go on again, you just don't feel that same excitement as much. Especially with one in particular called 13. I'm not going to say what happens on it, but I didn't really feel the thrill as much on my second time going on it. Stephanie Myers asks, thoughts on Jessica Wilkinson's chat with Mr. Green video. You can see she's totally a fangirl of her own character. Not as much, be sure she truly fits the role, like a glove. Even improvising the dialogue with more Valley Girl sass with the delivery of her lines. P.S. Don't be surprised that tried to run across the road despite the risk of being hurt by a car. As you can tell, I'm alive. That's because I got Delilah watching out for me. Hashtag please like Delilah even more than you normally do. Okay, so I think what Stephanie Myers is saying, she got hit by a car, but she lived because Delilah's watching out for her. Okay. I mean, I liked the video chats, and I was there. I was there for most of it. I just commented a lot. But that's pretty much. I just commented on it a lot. But that's pretty much it. I can't really say much else. Haters asks, brackets, reason why it's called haters, not naming names on who those people are, cause further drama. Okay. That was Lucas adding in there. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is this is clearly a joke. Prepare for this. What the F is wrong with you, Adam? You figured out Arcano's secret identity crap, but you learned nothing from when Demon Knight was in power. For a guy who's supposed to be doing analysis on who Dr. X is, you're clearly going to be the biggest failure. Everyone knows it's Mrs. Fig, you idiot. I hope you choke on your next McDonald's burger. Ah, that's nice of you to say, isn't it? Don't worry, don't worry. Well, the reason I was able to get the Arcano one is because, well, I read the books enough. I know a lot about the series. I have an idea for its formula, and I'm able to just understand what's going to happen. I mean, if a twist gets me, it gets me, and it means a lot. But in Lynxy series, because I'm not really familiar with the formula, I can't really say that I will catch every single detail. And it's really immature of you guys for calling me an idiot for not realising the twist sooner. The thing is, though, I noticed the twist, and if you are not accepting of how I noticed the twist instead of going through episode 10 and having to find it out myself and not giving a general surprise reaction to Lucas, then, quite frankly, you are probably just kids. Because you're probably just saying that just to try and get attention. So, all I can really say is, Mrs. Fig, I don't really care what happens to. If she's Dark Lord, then, no, if she's Dr. X, then whatever. And you hope I choke on my next McDonald's burger? Well, what can I really say here? I don't eat burgers. I don't eat the McDonald's burgers. I eat the McNuggets. Mr. Dramatic asked, thoughts on the fan art of the Lynxy series? Remember, the entire cast and fan base are probably watching you right now. Listen to every word you say. Some of us need only click that button to unsuffer you. Okay. Like your name suggests, you are being dramatic. Oh, God. I haven't really seen much fan art. The only fan art I've seen are the ones which have been drawn by either Joker Impressionist, I believe Arakan, and Lucas himself. That's the only fan art I've seen. And also thanks to that dump on Pressure that you're giving me, okay? I know I'm just talking to a camera at the moment, and then it's going to be uploaded to tons of people to see. But I don't need reminding I'm being watched by tons of people, and about my brutally honest opinion, which you guys asked for, is not to your liking. Starstrike asks, no doubts Talis was handled better this season, and probably Lynn too. Lynn, definitely. Talis, yes, also. Yes, I agree. Done. Haters asks, Adam, the Lynx series is clearly a scam. You must leave for your own safety, according to my masterful intellectual knowledge. He's clearly trying to use you to get money from you. No doubt the other members are part of this operation, or some secret cult or gang to trap a weak-minded soul like yourself. First of all, well, it's a question. Second of all, if it's a scam, it's not taking my money, actually. I haven't lost any money doing the Lynx series. Because I give my lines around the times when I'm not working. And, to trap weak-minded souls like yourself, that is kind of harsh. because well, you seem like the kind of guy who likes to build up your own ego by saying your intellectual knowledge is so much more superior than everyone else. And then insulting the person that's reading this on a camera, which is going to be uploaded to the internet in front of tons of people, saying that you're calling me a weak-minded soul. And you're saying I should leave the cast? Well, I'm not gonna... Okay, well, in a nice possible way, I'm not gonna listen to someone who thinks it's alright to insult me. Whilst I am a pushover, I'm not an idiot. Okay? Trigger Shot Joe asks, please answer honestly, I always do, with your opinion, maybe, and not like, oh, I'm saying this to make people happy. Okay, I get I say that last week, but that's because I don't want to make enemies here. For a YouTube series, would you say this cartoon is easily better than some series you've seen on TV? Brackets, and if that's a yes, please explain. Some people expect Lynxy to be no better than any cartoon on TV. Not even better than movies. Well, okay. Hold on, need a drink. Considering... Now, when I think cartoons, I think of Boomerang and Cartoon Network. So let's just name some of the good cartoons that came from those studios. We have What's New Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Ben 10. Yeah, brilliant. Ben 10 Alien Force. Yeah, good. What else? Regular Show. Adventure Time. Haven't seen that one, but yeah, still good. And then, yeah, so we got some good ones. Yeah, okay. Then, okay, let's see. Let's go a bit further back, shall we? Let's go to the past. Let's see around the time I was born. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was legendary. Chowder. That was crap. Chowder, crap. Cramp Twins, crap. Fuck. Oh god. I just got scared by my... Oh god, I just got scared by something that fell over on my desk. Oh god. Well, okay. You're my honest opinion. Was some people may see it as a cartoon series on TV. It will never be a cartoon on TV. Because if it does, it'll instantly get reported for copyright for Tailmon from Digimon. You'll be lucky if it lasts a month. But yeah. That's my brutally honest opinion. It's better than some cartoons I've seen on TV, but most of the cartoons I've seen are superior than compared to this. Especially Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, that's legendary. Jiggle Jiggle Bunting asks, do you think whoever Mr. Green has selected as Dr. X, they'll just change the person halfway through to stop us guessing correctly? Or you think he's so fixated on the storyline he wouldn't do that, as that would seem completely left field? He won't change it because, well, I know him. He won't change the character because he would class that as cheating. And also, he's been working on the story since he was in college. So, he would be, he'll be doing it the way that, he's planned it to. And if you guess it right, he won't say, until it's revealed. Stephanie Myers asks, OMG, remember in the Jessica Wilkinson's chat, she said herself her character Ella was going to die, which means Jessica knew the entire time. The two of them were plotting together, laughing behind our backs. Even behind the scenes, they're a dynamic duo. Still, I enjoyed watching my Delilah break your character's stupid little heart. And she got you big time. And you can't imagine how satisfying it was for me. I love that in one comment you can say that you will respect my opinion, but in the other, you call me stupid. Right, sorry, you call my character stupid. He wasn't around when those glasses were first introduced, so how was he supposed to know? If he ran out of time to talk to Dark Lord, then it's fine. He was never supposed to know. So you can't call him stupid because, okay, he didn't get told. Baby Boo Boo asks, would the season be better if it was solely about Delilah's scheme, or you're happy Impus had another load of attempts at #kill Lynxy? First of all, that hashtag I love. Second of all, I like Impus being involved a few times. I mean, I like Impus, but he's just alright. Anyway, Baby Boo Boo asks again. Sean. I'm just gonna say Sean. Asks, would the season be better if Elodie was real? Probably not. Probably, but Elodie would probably be killed in episode 1. Baby Boo Boo asks, Jessica Wilkinson said in her chat one of her favourite villains is Impus. Apparently, somehow, to her, he's one who's intimidating. I'm not sure how, as it's Impus. He's known for the weakest, incompetent, well, he's a child. And it's Impus, no more needs to be said. So how in any way could he be intimidating you think? Is people are fearing his eventual transformation, which is now a ticking time bomb? Or is it something more? I think even though he's probably the most useless villain, he has one of the strongest henchmen, being Vipra. And he has another one being Korak. That's why he's intimidating. Because he has henchmen who are really good. Queen Vespic asks, worst character in season 8 not counting Nanny Plum and Wise Old Elf. Damn it! I can't say the ones I was going to say. Pookie, done. Pookie Cult member 222 asks, I'm here to defend the greatest character in the show. Now behold the chant of our cult. I'm not saying it properly, by the way. The bear is real. The bear is real. The bear is real. I'm not repeating it 100 times. No. Pepsi is fake Coke. Who are you guys? What do you have against what I like? Asks, do you think Delilah has actual feelings for Lynxy and Lynxians, or is it just a lie? I think she cares to bring back the Lynxians. She may have feelings for Lynxy. All I know is the feelings aren't mutual. Cupid55 says, you know fans shipped Apex and Ella. That's me. We didn't want to see Romeo Juliet ending. We didn't. Instead, we got something worse. Yes, we did. But do you think part of Delilah was beginning to change, or she never cared for Apex one bit? It's Delilah. She never cared, and she never will. Joe Danvik asks, okay, this is suspicious. Agent Craig Miles, Mayor Doug West, and Max Mitchell have still not returned. You think Mr. Green is not revealing them for a reason, or he's actually forgot about them? Oh, he hasn't forgot about them, I know that. He's not revealing them, I'd assume, because they're not important to the story. Or hopefully they've been assassinated. Haters asks, I don't get why you guys write down bad words, because I'm not going to say them. And I don't get why Lucas sends me them, because I really don't want to be reading them anyway. Haters say, F you for saying it's too late to save Kate. Adam, don't you realise the point of her character is to cameo producer Katie in the show, along with using her design for Lynxy's final form, and Vipra, and story reasons. Lynxy deserves to be happy. You clearly have no faith. Yeah, I don't have faith because faith is already dead. I'm sorry, I waited so long to say that. Ever since I first read that, I wanted to say it. Okay. But yeah, I do not believe Kate can be saved. Yes, Kate may be inspired by a co-producer or cameo producer. It doesn't mean they have to live. Like, Lucas's character, who's literally named after him, Lucas Hamilton, died in the first episode he's introduced. Season 4, episode 1. Okay? And that's named after him. Morsi Megan asks, anyways, the season can be improved. Oh, yeah, definitely. It can be improved, but I think it just has to do with the arcs not feeling like they're just being dropped in the middle. Sleepy Snorlax asks, do you think Apex could beat Korag? No. This could either be against his true Night form, no, or him along with the combined powers of Catastros, also no. And the reason why I say that, because Catastros has the, what I believe is called the Wolf power. And the Wolf power was, I don't really want to root against Apex. Apex doesn't have any spells or enchantments, he just has his strength, that's it. Pookie82022 says, thank you! Says, thoughts on that scene where Impus caught Korag for supposedly backstabbing for keeping Lynxy's final form energy for himself. Then Pookie tells them to break it up. And according to Impus's logic, it works. Does that seem far-fetched or in character in a strange way? Maybe Pookie really is real. Pookie hater, listen to me. Pookie is not real. Not yet. He is a fucking bear. It's just far-fetched. Smooth Talker says, from what I gathered the last QNA I saw, I don't think you should hate such dislike Pookie solely for what other people have been saying. If you've been watching the series, then you would know that. If you've been watching the Q&A, then you know I actually don't have a problem with Pookie. It's the fans, because the fans keep saying of how much he's the great character, how he's the master planner, how he's simply the best character ever. He's not. I don't hate Pookie for that. I just don't like the fans going on and on of how a teddy bear is the best character in a series with a bloody monkey general and a warlock being sinister. But still though, Asswipe asks, some people consider Korag a replacement to Pookie on the general spot in their terms. You agree? Pookie is not a general and he never will be. I think he's being considered as a right-hand man, Pookie is. Douche McBag asks, did Season 8 do anything better than Season 7? Develop Apex, I guess. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you did. Okay, this might go over the span of an hour, but I'm nearly at the end of it. Sword Stomper asks, when the episodes are coming out, you must get excited to see where it'll go. And it must be a challenge what to write for the review, right? I just write down what I think is important to say. Elvis Screen asks, what's your problem with Pookie? I don't have a problem with Pookie, it's the fans. Because the fans keep going on and on about how he's the best character ever. It's honestly annoying. And that's why I don't really like Pookie, because my sourness towards the fans have gone on to him. Iron Maiden asks, best fight this season. Last one, where I thought it was Legend of Zelda playing. Because of all the grunting. Stephanie Myers in the Q&A. Stephanie Myers asked, in Q&A season 7, you said Delilah might become your favourite villain after season 8. Did she? You know what I want to hear, your honest opinion. Yeah, I know you want to hear my honest opinion, and here's my honest opinion. No. Because even though Delilah is still a great villain, if she kept the musical numbers that she had at the start of the season or in season 2, then she definitely would have been my favourite villain. But for now, it is probably still sinister. Donald Obama asks, season 6 and 7 felt like halves of one big arc. Would you say season 8 is also part of that arc or a new start? It's more of a new start, because that whole general thing is all out the window now, and everything else that happened after that general thing in season 7 ended. So yeah, I will, apart from Delilah being revived, but that doesn't really say, oh yes, the arc continues. It just says, hey, so now you got Reese to come back. No. Yeah, season 8 is just its new start. Sleeping Forever is Better Than Living asks, would you say for new viewers Season 8 is a good season to start with? No. Season 1 is the best place to start viewing the entire series, or Season 6 to a push. But anyone who keeps asking me if the start of a new series is a good start, most likely it'll be a no. Spankit asks, if you did figure out the twist, how long did it take you? A couple days before episode 10 was released. Mad Eye Mirage asks, I hope Apex is the one to take out Delilah's final life. You agree with my statement? I kind of hope so, but I know he's not going to. Big Fat Snorlax asks, were you sad when you figured out who Ella was? Kinda, but they're not real characters. Sorry. Sweeney Todd asks, do you think Apex can change Delilah's evil ways? Like, Delilah bonded with Apex, she secretly actually might have feelings, just maybe not admitting them. What do you think? I do not think Delilah's going to change her ways. She's one of the most evil characters. Bond. James Bond. Asks, does the Lynx series feel like actual cartoon series you can see on TV? No. Fucking hell. And I'm saying no because I do not see it as one, and I don't really want to, because whilst I would love to voice a cartoon character on a TV series, I don't think it is though, because no offense to Lucas, the animation is not even animation, it's like a picture slideshow. And it's not really toned edges, if you get what I mean, with the artistry or the drawings. Like, whilst it would take longer for Lucas to release the episodes, if the drawings were more finely detailed and a bit more of a fresher, realistic-ish looking background with the characters, and then have it go to animated, then maybe. But as of now, I can only see it as a YouTube series which I review and watch. But with that, I'm really happy to say that's all the questions. Any questions from the cast members? Well, I'm just going to check the group chat if there were questions from the cast members, but last time I checked, there weren't. Because even though I asked if anyone had any questions, it seems that even though I did ask, it seems like this that question's been ignored. So, whilst I don't have a problem with it, saves me time. Here we are. 8th of January is when I watched it, and I said, hello everyone, I'm pleased to announce that I finally got around to watching episode 10 of the Lynx series. Blah, 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 blah. Leave questions for the Q&A here, please, and I'll answer them in the video. And not one person questioned. So in a way, thank you guys, you saved me time. Second of all, I hope all the cast members especially, and Lucas, enjoyed the reviews and the Q&A. I know I got a bit tired towards the end, but at least I got it done in 2 videos. Huzzah. But I also want to say well done to all the cast members this season. You all did great. Great. If I had to say which cast member did the best, I don't like picking, but unfortunately, last year, which was Carson, I can't say Carson again. I need to say Jessica Wilkinson, and that's for the simple reason you played the main villain and my character's love interest, and you did a great job of both. I didn't even realise you were the same voice actress for those characters. So I need to say congratulations to you. So in my opinion, you were the best voice actress this season. Everyone else you did phenomenal though. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down the corner below. Now that I'm done with this video, I'm going to smash my head on the table and then get some lunch. Till then, peace out.